here's my vlog. It's like a month since I've been too lazy to upload my daily vlog, but I didn't skip that many days. I'm still recording my daily vlogs. I think I didn't take my shower last night. I got tired and I was thinking to myself, yeah, I didn't have a shower, but like when I do the test where you do your arm against your skin, even now when I do the test, there's like pure silky smoothness. I guess like the soap layer or whatever, I don't know, cleanliness is still there. So it's like even when I do my arm like that, don't really smell. It's not really, I am kind of wet, but it's not really sticky. And so it's like, yeah, even at this point, the only really thing that I can feel, I got a little bit of fur on my face because I didn't shave, because I shave when I shower, in my hair. So it's like, oh, that's cool. Maybe it's a sign of good health, I don't know. And I just flexed in the mirror and I had some like muscle tone, so that's cool. Because I don't exercise, but I feel like my muscles are melting away so much that I can barely even move my arm. Like the coordination goes off, but I'm doing pretty good right now. Yeah, hopefully I won't have to start going to the gym pretty soon. But yeah, I go to the store like 2 times a day. And I try to walk with good form. Anyways, it's 5:53 in the morning on, what day is it? Ooh, it says it's the 10th. Yeah, it's Wednesday, July 10th, 5:54 in the morning. See, look. See? For reals. And, that's what it looks like outside. Documenting. Okay. That's what it looks like. 10th. So, hey look, birds are up. Check it out. That's blue and yellow. They like to say it. As soon as I start talking, they're gonna fucking start making noise. Hey bitch, what the fuck you looking at? Fucking watch yourself, bitch. I'm hard. I'm a gangster. I'm a fucking gangbanger, dude. Gangster, gangster. Yeah, I'm like, my brain hasn't been working that well. I'm trying to finish Das Kapital. How much more? How much longer to go? 23 minutes? 12 minutes. Huh. I'm almost done. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Yeah, because when I'm done with the book, I'm going to listen to the good bits. Again. Yeah, and maybe like try to calibrate a little bit with the website. It is on my website, believe it or not. It's not done, though. But there is text on there. So I was watching, I'm kind of becoming like a MMA fan. I'm watching MMA, like people talk about MMA fighters and stuff. And, you know, I think there should be like an MMA suit, you know? And so I tell, I'm going to try to come up with an idea for that. You could do it. I don't think you need that much technology. You just get a 3D printer, you know, and print it up. And there was one guy, the guy who did Mythbusters, you should check out his channel, because he did a video, the blonde dude, he did a video, and I need to go back and find out who in the fuck this dude is, because about, like, there was a particular guy in, like, one of the German kingdoms in the, like, 1600s or something, who, or 15, I don't know, who just for fun, for sport, he would have like night battles, and he had clockmakers build like the most intricate like Iron Man suit like that ever was made. Like even the fingers had individual digits for moving down, and it's like, Jesus. Yeah, so just to get his plan, why not just get his plan, right? And why hasn't somebody done this yet? And just 3D print it, and then you can put that on the market, and then people can do MMA fighting with it. And then you have it so that they get like they show the bruises, so you, at the end of the fight, you just calculate it just based on how the suit looks. But anyway, because the way that they do it now, like I saw those guys, all those YouTube guys, they all got together and they all fought each other in like a tournament and different situations and scenarios and stuff. But the problem is they had like big face masks on and big you know, pads and stuff, and it you can't really tell who wins, because they're punching each other, you know. And I guess they can. So as far as who can tell who wins with the striking, the suit can tell you if you make the suit catch marks. And plus, I think you can do a better job. You can make better suits. Like they're having these masks, but what if they get like elbowed in the side of the head? You know, it like limited how much they could actually fight each other. So if you totally protect them, then they can get serious, and then you can have longer because they would only fight for like a couple seconds or whatever. So anyways, so I'm kind of, that's like the sport, because I kind of like, I don't talk to anybody, so I kind of need like a situation where there's people talking, you know, like I feel like I'm around people who are talking about people and stuff, and I don't like watching news because that's just ridiculous. Yeah, I'm like, kind of drags me down. Look, my little birdies are. So, anyways, that's what I was watching. Hey, little guys. They're still not tame. They still, like, if I just go up to them, they still fly away from me, you know, like, I saw some girl had a YouTube channel, and she could get the thing to fucking fly on her finger. I'm like, dude, like, how long did it take you? Did you put, like, peanut butter or something on there every day? Because if I go up there right now, they'll just fly away from me. Anyways. So, yeah, see, like, yesterday, I had 127 books that I have to reduce, and this is the perfect way to use Dreamweaver. I mean, the AI. I'm using Meta AI is better than chatgtp because it's faster. ChatGTP is better for the more difficult stuff, the bigger ones that Meta can't do, because once it gets to be like 15 or 20 pages, I don't know the exact number, but Meta can't do it. But so I did my first one. It took all day to do one yesterday, but it was the Rig Veda, and that was like 1,100 and something chapters. I don't know. And so now I'm doing Kajur Veda, which is like 650 chapters. And so most of those 127 books, so now I have 126 books left, are not as big, so I could do multiple in a day. So I'm kind of off the top of my head hoping that I can get all this done in a month, so that by the end of the year, I could have the law code up. Like, I'm obsessed with that, but I'm super duper jazzed, and I'm not going to try it now. I'm going to just go ahead and put this up now, just because I'm on a roll, you know. And I'd like to try to do it all in one push, but when it comes time to put it on Dreamweaver, because I'm not putting it directly on Dreamweaver, because Dreamweaver is just too slow. The computer's old, and it would crash, and it would just take too long to paste it in, and complicate it, and it'd make the computer generally really slow, because just from being open. Like, I wouldn't be able to do any of the other things on the computer, like do even the AI stuff, communication. You know, I think it's done on the upload, but it still uses the computer CPU, and so it's just way better to just put it directly onto the notes. Plus, it backs up better. It backs up fine. I don't know if it backs up better. It's a way less complicated too. It's less thinking that I have to do overall organization. But it backs up fine because, you know, your notes are on your freaking iPhone and your other computer all the time. Anyway, so like immediately, like in real time. And so, but after I decided to do it this way, I realized it was the right decision anyway, because I think ChatGTP is going to be able to. My tongue is like getting dry. I'm going to go to the store and get an energy drink. The store opens at 6 o'clock, and it's 6:02. But ChatGTP could probably do the web design for me. And the other reason why I'm waiting until I'm done with all this, like in a month, is because ChatGTP is like getting smarter by the month. You know what I mean? And this condensation stuff, it wasn't able to do it all at once on this book, on the Rig Veda. Oh shit, I need to try it on this one. On the Kaiju, I forgot. I'm already 14 in. Because it had all these numbers and it confused it. But I might be able to batch edit, batch condense the entire book and not have to do it chapter by chapter, in which case I could get done a lot faster. Because I tried to do it with the Rig Veda and I got confused, but I'll try it with this. Like, I'll just download a whole bunch of chapters and I'll say, hey, these are individual chapters. Make each individual chapters 10 sentences, you know, and if it can, oh my god. And then you try it a little bit bigger and then you just paste it over. But building the tables is actually something that it can do, because I did it already. I was just talking to it, like last month. I already said this the other day, but I said, like, I was just randomly naming all these people, because I was watching MMA stuff, so I was naming all these people and all their, like, MMA skills and their sizes, and I was like, okay, so now make a chart from the best fighter to the lowest, and it had all the different categories. It had, like, their name, height, weight, style, fight level, strength level, yeah, and for, like, it was like more than 60 people. And you know, you can reuse that. Like, I copy the code and put it onto the notes, and I just can copy it off the notes, put it on ChatGPT, and said, hey, this is the thing that we figured before, now on these parameters, and then you can just grow up from there again. But so you kind of, because ChatGPT isn't connected to the internet, or hasn't superpower, you can supplement that yourself by just doing the dividing it up and organizing in other places yourself, you know. So anyways, like, how would you call it, like, scale clustering yourself. Anyways, so I think it'll be able to build the tables. Like, I can just paste in like an entire book, and I'll, you know, which has, like, oh, that's the problem though, huh? You have to, but I already did it. Yeah, no, it'll work. Because what I did in the beginning is I just put numbers, number, whatever chapter it was, and then now I'm filling it in with what gets condensed. And so then I just copy that entire chunk, paste it onto ChatGTP, and I say, turn that into a table, right? And I would train it a little bit first by saying, by building like a small one, and I'd say these are chapters 1, 2 through 3. Now, in all these, put them inside of their own, you know, table that are 5 columns across and down. Anyways, it might be able to do it, or I could, and even if it can't do it all at once, it'll be able to, I think, maybe do it in bits and pieces and save me a lot of time. So, especially by then, maybe when I get smarter. So, yeah, so I'm, like, super excited about the idea of leveling up my website and faster than I thought that I could, because of the chat maybe actually making these tables for me. And maybe it'll even, like I said the other day, be able to program in the background colors of all of the ones too, you know, so I don't have to individually do it. Because we're talking, like, if it's 127 books that I have yet, and that doesn't even include the ones that I already have. I don't know how many my collection is. It's like well over 200. And each book has like 1,000 chapters. 200 times 1,000. 1,000 times 200. Oh, that would be 200,000. Yeah, see, I'm not that good at math, am I? So instead of having to, like, go click, blue, click, yellow, click 200,000 times, and then go all over again and go copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste 200,000 times. It's probably better to just have the ChatGTP straight up build the whole thing. So I'm getting good at explaining to it, because you have to get good at explaining to it, know how to talk to it so that it knows what you want. And it's really good at understanding. So I'm getting good at that just by having regular conversations with it on the side as I'm doing this meta. So, like, about the same thing, MMA stuff, but also other sports, and then trying to branch out animals, intelligence of animals, and these kinds of things. Damn, you're getting loud. Because he hears that I'm talking, so he's like, ah. And the other one's eating. I need to give him food. So I'm going to go in the store. I just smoked a bunch of weed before I did this video. I'm going to go to the store and get like a NOS. There's 2 different energy drinks that are $2.29. I'm not going to blow any more than $2.29 for an energy drink, but I get like 2 a day. There's NOS, and then they have Monster, but the Monster's like super sweet. It like bloats me. I'm getting like fat. I'm growing like man guy now. People are going to think I'm on steroids. And because of all this sugar, I think. But then there's NOS, which I guess is the original energy drink. I'm starting to like that more. It's like my citrusy. I like the citrusies. So I'm going to get me one of them theirs and come back here and smoke a bunch of weed and like maybe watch like fights. See, I haven't been like an MMA fan for very long. So like even to this day, most of like the famous fights or a lot of the famous fights I haven't seen. All right, and so like I could go and I could watch you know, I could go and watch. Some dude was talking about he does videos like how good was so and so actually. I could mention one of those videos he talks about one of these fights. I can't think of it. Anyway, and I could go watch it right now for the very first time, even though it happened like 20 years ago. Anyways, God, you fucking things are loud. See, this is where my mom can't stand it. Here's where they hang out. Most of the time. Damn, dude, you little rascals. My ferrets are gonna come down any second now. Oh, what, are you fighting? Don't fight. No, they like to groom each other. Yeah. Look what they did to my bike. I don't know if they realize. It's just... They've pooped on me a few times. They pooped on my computer. Because I usually, before I was working on that couch right there. And so they fly back and forth from that cage to there, which is right over where that couch is. And so, yeah, they would poop right on top of me. And do flybys where I filmed their breeze, which is cool. And my mom said a few times, a week or so ago, that one of them, the blue one, did a flyby on her. And actually the wing actually whacked her head. So, yeah. And they do that to me sometimes, flybys by my head. Anyway, so that's enough talking. I do like one of these vlogs for like, I don't know how long I was talking, 20 minutes. Every single day, and I say the same exact thing every day. But that's good because that means I'm on a roll to finish this. And yeah, hopefully be done with these. And then when I'm done with this whole book stuff, I'm going to get going. I'm super drawn to doing CIA World Factbook because like I watched Peter Zeihan on Joe Rogan the other day, and I read his book. And he's here like blasting out all these like facts and figures, and I'm like, that's the kind of stuff anybody could be a regular Peter Zeihan if I could just finish my CIA World Factbook page on my website. And you just hit right click, you hit Control A, select all, right click text to speech, just listen to the whole thing like it's a book, you know, on the CIA World Factbook page, and do the same thing to the U.S. Law Code. And so that's what I'm super fired up for. But that's going to be another chunk of months, dude. Like, if I'm done with all these books this year, I definitely won't get done with that this year. That'll take me a few months into next year, dude, to finish that. So, but I am, you know, I can't see that I'm finishing it, you know. I just have to kind of stand good terms with my mom. Kind of one thing that I realized, and people talk about this when you're like working hard, people around you don't support you, but you get to the point where you're like, it gets kind of like lopsided. Your life is lopsided. So then you kind of re-evaluate, and then you justify, and you're like, okay, cool. And then you get into a rhythm, and you're like, I'm kicking ass. But then the people around you sometimes can be like, oh no, and then they get freaked out. And then, so the best thing is that you just kind of have to kind of separate yourself a little bit, you know, from people, because they are uncomfortable just because of they just see you inside doing nothing, but they can't see that you're actually building something. So yeah, I actually had a roommate go crazy. He was like standing outside my room. He lived with me for 8 years, calling my mom and going like, "Your son, he's just in his room," like outside my room, yelling, like so deliberately making me hear. "He's just in his room all day long. Just in his room. I don't know what he's doing in his room. He's the opposite of me. I'm outside doing stuff. Your son. I don't understand." And I was like, Jesus Christ. And then he would just go crazy, angry. And I finally had to kick him out because, and he never looked at my website, not one time. Couldn't show it to him. And so it's kind of debatable whether or not he even understood that I had one. And so it's kind of like, maybe that's a good thing that I don't have a roommate, you know, that I'm not getting a roommate. I think I'm going to continue to put the ads up on Facebook, though. No, I was thinking to myself yesterday, I love not having a roommate, because I get to I was watching like TV, my big ass TV right there, you know, these fights and all this stuff. And like as I'm working and then looking up, and I was like, I wasn't doing that when I had the roommates. So it kind of brings, even though it's like $25 a day more expensive to live here, it totally like brings the quality of life up so much that it's almost like I would pay that $25 every day to be able to just hang out here. But no, I'm gonna keep putting the ads up. Anyways, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go into the store and get some kind of food or whatever. I think I'm gonna get a salad, one of those pre-made salads for $4.49. And because I'll already have a fruit juice, I think that I didn't finish it. If I did, I'm gonna get one of those too. Like if I can, it's kind of expensive because they're like $10, but sometimes they're on sale for $7.50 when I do get them. But to have like a salad and a fruit juice a day is like, and then a few helpings of my protein drink. That's like all I need, dude. And it keeps me from. I mean, I'm a little bit gynoed out, but look at that, dude. I don't work out. I'm 50. I've worked out for years. I don't work out at all. And I almost have pectoral muscles, dude. Huh? How am I such a badass? From not eating that much. Not overeating, dude. I don't get gouty because I don't pig out on pigs all day long. Anyways, I will catch you tomorrow. And I'll upload this video in about a month because I'm fucking lazy. Alright, later.